versus their in-state opponents. Shaka Arnold, the long jumper. William and Mary up 7-0, a pivotal point in the game. And the Cavaliers come back. Chase Matheny blocked 2 straight shots. He finished with 6 blocks and 6 points. More on him in a bit. Cavaliers get it going on offense. Harold Dean dished to Norman Nolan. Dean had 17 points and 8 assists. Virginia pulling away. Junior Jamal Robinson leading the break to Curtis Staples, the easy 2. Staples at 16. Virginia wins, and they win big. People know about Virginia's backcourt with Dean and Staples, and now people know of 7-foot, 4-inch redshirt freshman Chase Matheny. He only played 18 minutes, but he was in the Cavs, outscored the Tribe 50-23, only 37-35 without him. And he's also tied with Ralph Sampson as the tallest players ever in Virginia history. Small house next to the big house in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and St. Francis. Travis Conlon, the pass inside to Maceo Baston for the dunk. Baston led Michigan, he had 15. St. Francis, Jason Roberts misses the jumper. Conlon leaps for the break, leading the break out to Dugan Fife. Behind the back, Jared Ward. The jam, Ward had 11. Michigan would pull away. Lewis Bullock, the steal, coast to coast. All by himself, no problem at 15. Michigan wins 84-52, and they go to 3-2 on the season. Lots of bests in this one. Michigan stops their 2-game losing streak. Conlon at 12, going 4 for 4 from 3, while Baston matched his career best as well, 15.
Exactly, Kentucky. This is Super Mario Lucas. The lay-in, yet Maryland down by 6 at the break. Towson State led by Ralph Blaylock. Waiter, Maitre, hits it. This your bird's eye view cam. Blaylock with 22, but Maryland's running a little too much down the stretch. Dwayne Simpkins to Johnny Rhodes for the lay-in, and Maryland winning in a game much tougher than they expected. 3 points the margin, a far cry from last year's 47-point victory against the Tigers. Towson State now 0 for 22 against ACC competition, and it gets no easier for Maryland. They get 5th-ranked UMass in their next game. The USC Trojans taking on Ivy League foe Penn. Yes, that's too much studying right there. That's stress. This is Penn in transition. Ira Bowman, only in the Ivies do you get a player named Ira. USC answers with Jaha Wilson for the lay-in. Wilson with 21. Tied at 78 when Cameron Murray gets the handoff. The running jumper from the free throw line. USC up 2, 3 seconds to go. Penn has to go the length of the floor. Bowman, the desperation, and so close, but no cigar. USC wins it by 2, but an impressive showing from the Quakers.
And John Calipari. It's looking like twins. Early first half, the Marcus Camby show. Here's Walter McCarty, blocked by the rubber underneath the board there, and also Camby gets a hand on it. More Camby. He had 5 rejections in the game. Blue row, Mike Williams, they're gone, but it's no problem when you've got Camby. Spinning baseline for the J. UMass up 33-21. Kentucky down 10. Later in the first half, Walter McCarty with authority. Kentucky still down 12. First half, Kentucky whittling it away. Tony Delk hits. Wildcats down 4. Last play of the half, Antoine Walker ties it up at 45. Kentucky still in it in the second half. Down 5, though, again. McCarty hits the triple, 70-60. Hi there. UMass still holding on. Camby. Just over 3 minutes, they double-team him and just cannot stop him. As UMass, the giant killers from UMass, do it again, 92-82. Marcus Camby finished with 32 points. It's the 3rd time that UMass has knocked off a top-ranked team. Kentucky did not help themselves at the line either, missing 10 of 28. So says, come on, let's get out there and pull off the upset. Sunday Adebayo the miss, but Jesse Pate, 2 hands and the thrust. Razorbacks up by 5 in the second. Back come the Spartans, inside muscle. As you see, Jamie Fike throwing it down. He had 20. Down to the wire we go. Razorbacks up 4. Fike the miss, but the putback by John Garavaglia. Lead cut to 2. Garavaglia from 17 feet is nothing but net. Spartans take the lead by 1. Nolan says, let's go. But too much Spartan big men down low. Garavaglia, another putback. Izzo says, we got this one. We got it. One last chance for the Razorbacks. They throw it away. Jesse Pate turnover. Michigan State comes up with a loose ball, and the Spartans pull off the upset, 75-72. Raise your hands if you're sure. This was certainly the most exciting win of my short career. That's a quote from Spartans coach Tom Izzo, who is now 2-2. Way to go, Tom. The Razorbacks, they have 5 new. Little creativity. J.R. Henderson throws it down, and that's Cal State Fullerton alum Sid Ceballos checking out Jelani McCoy with the jam. Said, how you enjoying this? Charles O'Bannon with some lefty thunder. And O'Bannon, oh, get your weak stuff out of here. What's going on here? Toby Bailey, the rebound and the flush. A little creative editing as Sid Ceballos can't keep track of the end-to-end action. You're seeing McCoy, Henderson, Bailey. We got the alley-oop with authority as they run the court. Cameron Dollar and McCoy. Oh, my goodness. The dunk-a-thon is on, and said yes. I think you've gotten the theme if you haven't figured it out by now. A lot of dunks in this game. One more time. Look to the... There we go. I knew he'd look back one more time. 79-63 is your...
This is for real Tuesday night. Vinny with Verve. Tar Heels cruising 24-10. Second half, more UNC. Dante. Serge Zwicker. UNC up 54-33. Spiders mount a comeback. Carlos Cueto scores when he's fouled. Spiders within 4. Then Cueto again. Going outside. Spotting. Launching. And hitting. Spiders within 1, 4 minutes to play, but UNC comes back. A more determined squad. Shammond Williams, the steal and the foul. And the Heels go on to win. Coach Smith said after the game, I told him at the half, the game wasn't over. I guess that was self-fulfilling prophecy. Dean, that's why you're one of the best coaches around. Richmond went 10 of 16 from behind the arc in the second half to get back in the game. Notre Dame, Indiana, and Bobby projecting. Harris Bojaničanović is how we're saying it for the first time. Hoosiers already up 15-4. Sharon Wilkerson. Robbie Eggers off glass. 22-8 Hoosiers. Behind the arc, Wilkerson gets the roll.
The 3 rolls in.
And Wilkerson even doing some acting, faking being hurt on the elbow. Freshman Gary Bell keeping the Irish in the game, grabs the board. Little scoop off glass, 10 points, 6 boards. The Irish trailed 32-15 at the half. Wilkerson the steal. Bojaničanović is how we're saying it this time. Hoosiers up 41-17. Bobby more relaxed. Wilkerson backdoor. Eggers double clutch. Hoosiers all over the Irish. Wilkerson with 14, 9 boards and 4 assists. Brian Evans, one of 4 Hoosiers to finish in double figures. In addition to 13 points, he picks up 14 experience. Jackson State senior Matt Williams, the huge swat. Titus Hooten, the ball, coast to coast. Hooten led Jackson State with 20 points, 6 assists. Point guard Chris Garner. Mingo Johnson for 3. Mingo poured in 12 points and had 6 assists. Larry Finch is a winner. Lorenzo Wright scores 36 for the 7th-ranked Tigers. Titus Hooten led winless Jackson State with 19. North Carolina, Wilmington, Mississippi State, Eric Dampier. Down in the low block, the nice bank. And then on the other end against Preston McGriff. This is defense. He did ball fake, but he still gets swatted. Dampier with 13 points. Marcus Bullard, coast to coast, the steal. Memphis State wins it by 23. They moved to 2-0 while UNC Wilmington is winless in its first 2 games. Darrell Wilson had 18 to lead Mississippi State. Virginia Tech, a winner over Coastal Carolina. Carolina was held to only 2 field goals in the first 9 minutes of the game. Ricky Evans. You got to put a body or something on that man because he likes to follow with verve. Curtis McCants' spin. McCants at the line. And shooter's touch. 47 free throws for George Mason in the game. The teams combined to launch 201. Nice feed to Chris Kingsbury, who buries the 3. He had 5 threes in the first half. Still in the first 20 minutes. Andre Woolridge, the steal. Kenyon Murray. He's filling the lane. Iowa up 49-27. Waning seconds of the first half. Woolridge hustling back. Good defense. Iowa leads 52-31 at the break. Second half. Jess settles the pick. Keeps it himself. Iowa wins its 17th in a row over Drake. Chris Kingsbury off the bench to score 14 points, including 4 3-pointers. What a game. Stanford, San Francisco. Last second, Stanford with the ball down. 1 against the Dons. Deion Cross, the runner. No. And San Francisco upsets number 16, Stanford. somewhere. Bill Cartwright is smiling, and so are Winfred Boynes and James Trouble Hardy. The Dons of San Francisco with the upset. Michael Coulter hits a short bank shot with 1 second left for the victory. Brevin Knight just 8 points and 1 assist for the Cardinal. Manhattan and St. John's. Felipe Lopez looking to lead the Red Storm over the Jaspers. His shot rejected by Ted Ellis. The jump shot off. Brian Mahoney not happy with his squad. Manhattan capitalizing. The steal. Justin Phoenix for the bucket. Manhattan 35-30 at the break. The Red Storm would regroup at halftime. Lopez from Derek Brown. St. John's by 3. 10 to go. Manhattan trails 69-65. Ted Ellis pulls up, hits the 3. Manhattan within 1. Check this one out. 3.3 ticks left. Manhattan down by 3. Thacker takes the long 3. Had a wide open guy out there. St. John's holds on to win. St. John has now won 14 straight over the Jaspers, and 17 of 18. Sophomore Felipe Lopez overcomes a 3-for-11 first half to finish with 20. Zendon Hamilton adds 19 and 10 boards for the Red Storm. BYU, Nevada. Randy Reed, 10 seconds left. We're all tied up. Loses it. Barnett picks it up. David Morgan for the basket. That's the ball game. 79-77 Nevada. Brian Green's 22 leads the way for Nevada in the win. Brian Ruffner leads the Cougars with 20. The game was the season opener for both squads. What a finish. Nevada over BYU.